Hello friends, welcome back to today's video. I'm so excited for this video. This is a first one on my channel that is like this, but I'm so excited for it. Hopefully you will enjoy it as well. Today I'm going to be doing a flip through of my book journal that I did for 2024 and to show you, kind of go through all the pages if you'd like to see that. That will be the first section. I'll go through that. Then I'd like to kind of give my feedback if you're curious about like my thoughts on this journal, positives, negatives, my personal, how my experience went using it. And then the last part, I will be sharing my new journal that I received and that I will be using for 2025. So if you'd like to see any of that, definitely stick around for this video. I'd also like to ask, please, if you are new here, hi, my name is Tanya and I like to make videos about books on this channel. So it would be amazing to me if you could subscribe down below to support my channel. I have just made it over 100 subscribers on this channel, so I obviously would love to see my channel grow. So if you enjoy any part of this video, I'd like to see any more videos from me, I would appreciate it very much and it means a lot to me. And let me first turn you around, and I guess we'll do the part that I think would be most interesting, is to do a flip through of the journal and go through all the pages. And I'll have a timestamp that will show you where to go if for some reason you don't want to see that. But then I'll show you where to go to kind of hear my thoughts about the journal and then to see my new one. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so now that you have seen a flip through of the journal, I kind of want to give you my thoughts on it, and maybe you kind of noticed some things as I was flipping through. So I want to tell you like the positives, the negatives, my feedback. I will link this journal and the one that I'm using down below. So this journal, it is called Book Talk Journal. I don't even actually have TikTok, but the reason I purchased this journal is that I really have loved the visual layout of it. So if you are someone who's like me, I love journaling, but I have struggled over the years. I have tried bullet journaling. I have tried just like a written down journal that had no pictures and all kinds of different book journals, but I just struggled maintaining it. It just didn't seem to connect. I came across this creator's Book Talk. She has an Instagram channel, and she was kind of showing her journal, and I was like, I love that. I love the visual aspect of it because you see the titles, and that just like, for me as a visual learner, I loved it. And so I ended up purchasing this. She does sell these on Amazon, so like I said, I'll link it down below. She has a few different ones. So this one is for 100 book. There's 25, 50, I think even like 1,000 or something. Like there's all kinds of different journals. I can't attest to what the other ones are like. I've only used this one. This is the 100 book one. Now I got the one that has like the big what is it, like 8x5 or whatever, that size, but she has also different smaller ones, so definitely check that out. I think that is a positive. There's lots of different layouts that you would maybe prefer, so depending what you want to do, she has different ones that you could check out on her that she sells. Also, I guess the kind of the things that, again, that I really enjoyed, I love that it had the star ratings that I could do and mark, you know, a half or even a quarter up to, you know, whatever I wanted to do. I enjoyed obviously the visual aspect of it. I felt like it didn't have you know, too many things, and I really also enjoyed this part of the journal. I really liked it because it's divided by month. That's how I decided to do it, and so each color is a different month, and so I would mark off the books that I read that month. Now, some things that I didn't really end up utilizing or that I didn't really like very much, just having now gone through it. One is that for me, I didn't really utilize, if you saw most of it times it was blank, was this like plot rating system. For some of them, I just wrote just more quotes or more information. I tried like one of them, but that's just not something that I like to like visually keep track of. And I know like the creator of the journal, she kind of showed an example on her Instagram, but I didn't find that I liked it or that I needed to. I just didn't want to. And also yeah, so I just felt like that kind of was being unutilized for me, because I just was kind of like, I don't know. Also, another thing for me, I understand the reasoning behind it, but I didn't really like the spice rating, because for one, it's very hard for me to understand how to rate spice, because just like any rating for a book, it's very subjective, and so I struggle with that, like how to rate it. And so I did try to, like books that did have some spice, I tried, but it just was kind of hard for me. I was like, I don't know, and it wasn't like, for me personally, I don't feel like I need to rate the spice, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. So I didn't find like I was like, oh my gosh, I need to have this element. So, but again, I can see why it's there. But especially like if you don't read spice in books, like that would definitely be kind of like wasted, right? Like it just wouldn't be like a utilized element. So, but needless to say, so I really enjoyed using this journal. I definitely would recommend it. This is something you're seeing, you're like, wow. Like I said, especially if you're a visual person, I personally really enjoyed it. I like the hardcover, how it comes like that, and I really liked it. Based on some of those critiques that I gave you guys, or like kind of, not even critiques, but things that I just didn't find that I was like, oh my gosh, my words. The things that I found that I was not really using, I wanted to look around and see if there was something very similar, because I love, like I said, the visual aspect, but some of the things I didn't need, and just to be even more simplified. So I found this one. This one is also, it's interesting they call it a Book Talk journal. I'm like, just call it like book, but I don't know why, but I don't mind. As long as it works for me, I'm probably just gonna put stickers and stuff on it anyway. So I got this, and this is from another creator, like small business on Amazon, so I'll have them linked down below as well. So this is my new journal for this year. You'll notice that it's very similar just a few differences that I will point out. But I got the one that is for 100 books, and I got the one that is like the hardcover a big one. You can also get, I believe they have it in like a soft cover or paperback, but again, I can't attest to what that one is like, but I kind of wanted to show you what this is like and give you my thoughts. I'm really excited. So in the beginning here, it has a table of contents, which I may or may not use. I don't know if I'll need to really, but this is, let me show you the pages and why I'm so excited about it. So as you can see, this is the new page layout. And you will see it has a smaller section, which I just wanted to make sure, for me a requirement is that it had to have this visual portion, because that's my favorite part, to be honest. And I definitely has it, and I don't mind that it's not as big as the other one. So I like that that's there. And for me, I like that it had the ratings, which is what I want most of all as well. And it didn't actually have the spice rating, which for me was, like I mentioned, that was a relief. So that was actually really great for me. I enjoyed not having the spice rating because I don't feel like I need it. It also, if you can see, instead of like the plot section that was on the other journal, it has this review section instead. And that is definitely more of what I was looking for and what I ended up using that other plot section as, basically, in my other journal. So the fact that this was already this way, I was just like, yes, I'm sold on it. So again, I just really like the layout. I like that it's one page for each book. I feel like just organizationally wise, I love that it just makes me feel good in my brain. And it has all the things that I wanted. But yeah, I'm just very excited to try it out. And then just in the back, it does also have a wish list section, but that's it. Like, it's not overly complicated. The only thing that I wish that this would have, and I might maybe try to make my own or print one or something, is that like monthly book, this section. I really wish that this also existed in this, because I really liked doing this and the colors of it. Again, it just made me happy for journaling purposes. So, but this is the one that I'm going with this year, and I'm just really excited to use it. So I hope you guys found some inspiration, maybe enjoyed a little bit of this, and let me know down below, do you journal your books? What are you doing for journaling? Do you bullet journal? I don't know, let me know. I'd love to hear it, but this is what I'm doing this year, and I'm so excited to get into it into the new year.